I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side.
Your school had organized a field trip to the city zoo, and everywhere students were laughing, running around, taking pictures, and enjoying their freedom. You were standing near the monkey enclosure while holding a peeled banana in your hand. You looked simple yet beautiful with your hair tied loosely and a pastel backpack hanging on your shoulder. Behind you, the Lotus group was standing near the elephants. The group included Jungkook, your secretly married husband, and the college heartthrob everyone adored. He was wearing a white shirt layered with a black hoodie. The boys around him were joking loudly as they took selfies with the elephant behind them. Even in all that noise, Jungkook's eyes kept drifting towards you. He watched you as you leaned forward, smiling gently at a tiny monkey who was marching towards you through the bars. You giggled softly. Ah, you're so cute. Wait, slowly, slowly. I will give it to you, okay? Don't snatch. But the monkey had other plans. It yanked the banana straight out of your hand with a quick swipe. Your jaw dropped and your shoulders slumped. Yay, that was rude. You muttered in disappointment. A small pout formed on your soft pink lips. Jungkook scoffed at your childishness. He was just about to excuse himself and walk towards you when his female best friend Sehyun appeared. She linked her arm with his and said loudly, Hey Jungkook, yeah, let's go get ice cream. Come on, everyone is going. Jungkook glanced at you again. You are now looking at him and Sehyun with your narrowed eyes. He didn't care as usual and nodded. Okay, fine, we are going. Now leave my sleeves. You are ruining its pressing. She quickly removed her hand from his arm. Oh, sorry, let's go. He chuckled and walked towards the ice cream stall with her. Your heart sank. You let out a long sigh and kicked a small pebble with your white sneakers. It's okay. It's not like he can come here. People are watching, you whispered to yourself. Your marriage was a secret by choice, by circumstances no one could know. Just when you were collecting your thoughts, you heard the footsteps approaching. A voice said, Hey, excuse me, aren't you in my class? You turned around. It was Kang Min-jae, the famous football team player, one of the most popular boys in school, second only to Jungkook. He had a charming smile, slightly curly dark hair, and a tall athletic build. Oh, yeah, we have English literature together, you said, forcing a light smile. Right, Ryan, right? He said brightly. You nodded, he chuckled and looked at the monkey behind you and laughed. Aha, I saw that. That monkey owes you an apology. You let out a giggle despite being yourself. I know, right? I didn't expect him to steal it like that. He was so clever. You want another banana? Maybe you can feed him more. It will be fun. You shook your head, smiling. No, I am done. What if he snatch off my bag this time? No, I can't trust him anymore. Minjai laughed and said, You are interesting. So, what are your hobbies? You look like someone who enjoys quiet things. Or am I literally wrong? You blinked. This was the first time someone asked so directly. Ah, I like reading and drawing sometimes. It makes me feel happy. I love animals too. Ha, I knew it. You have that soft animal lover vibe. Well, do you visit zoos often? Not really. This is actually my first time in years. He nodded thoughtfully. Well, it is so personal, but I wanna ask. You looked at him with curious eyes. He smiled and then coughed a little. Do you have a boyfriend? I mean, you are so beautiful. I'm just asking out of curiosity. You froze for a moment and then glanced at Jungkook. Your eyes widened slightly when you saw him already looking at you and Minjai. Sehyon turned his sleeve. Hey Jungkook, which flavor? But Jungkook was not listening. His eyes was fixed on you, talking to a man who was considered the most handsome guy in the college. Jungkook's jaw was tightened and his eyes were darkened. He looked away and told Minjai, boyfriend, I'm kind of busy with studies these days. You didn't answer the question. He chuckled. Do you have one or not? You bit your lower lip and then said, forcing a smile, what about you, Minjai? You must have a girlfriend. He laughed and shook his head immediately. Haha, I don't have one yet. Actually, I'm too busy with football and club practice. You nodded your head in an understanding way. He smiled and then suddenly his eyes brightened. Oh, ice cream. Do you want one? I will get it for you. Huh? No, no, no. You don't have to. It is fine. I'm already going to buy for myself. I will buy one for you. Just wait here. Before you could stop him, he jogged off towards the ice cream star. You pressed your lips together awkwardly and then you felt Jungkook's eyes burning into your back. You turned slightly to see Jungkook. He was standing there across the pathway holding a half-melted ice cream cup, staring straight at his. His expressions were unreadable but clearly dangerous. Minjai returned quickly while holding two strawberry ice creams. He handed one to you. Here, I didn't know your favorite flavors, so I picked the one that suits you. Thank you, that's actually my favorite one. His eyes lit up. Oh, really? We got the same taste. He smiled lightly. So, Mayan, tell me more about yourself. Do you like music or are you more into dramas? I like both, you said while sipping your ice cream. Meanwhile, Jungkook was glaring at Minjai with full hatred. He didn't like how openly he was talking with you and how you were comfortable around him. Seyun looked at Jungkook and blinked. Hey Jungkook, what is wrong with you? Why are you glaring like that? Jungkook didn't answer. Instead, he threw his half-melted ice cream into the trash and walked away with his nose flaring badly. After the zoo visit ended, everyone started gathering near the school buses. Students were tired but still excited. They were chatting loudly and fighting over window seats as usual. You stepped into the bus slowly, scanning for Jungkook. You saw him sitting near the window, but Sehun was already sitting with him. She was smiling happy like she owned that seat. Your heart dropped immediately and your steps slowed. Your fingers tightened around the strap of your bag. Jungkook saw you instantly, and the moment he did, he stood up halfway from his seat. Wyan, come here, he said loud enough that you could hear easily. But you quickly looked away and pretended like you didn't hear him. Jungkook frowned confused and slightly panicked. Wyan, wait! But before he could reach you, Minjai suddenly tapped the seat next to him with a wide smile. Hey, Wyan, sit here. There is a space. You forced a tiny smile and nodded. Jungkook froze, his jaw clenched and his nostrils flared. He watched Minjai pat the seat beside him like he owned it. Sehun smirked and whispered, Shiri probably likes him. Jungkook glared at her with his hand balled into fist. Shut up. Sehun gulped and looked away. Jungkook groaned loudly while running a hand through his hair and slumped back into his seat with pure frustration. Meantime, you were looking out the bus window with a small pout still stuck on your lips. Minjai chuckled, glancing at you. Why, you look upset. Are you tired? You quickly shook your head. No, I'm just sleepy. Meanwhile, Jungkook kept twisting in his seat, trying to look back, trying to hear what you and Minjai were talking about. Sehun sighed dramatically, staring at him. Jungkook, why are you so restless? Jungkook glared. I am not restless. Mind your own business. Sehun immediately shut her mouth, rolling her eyes. Time skipped reaching home. When the bus stopped, you quickly got off and walked home without looking at Jungkook even once. He quickly climbed down behind you while bumping to some boys, but he didn't care. Why wait, he called behind you. You ignored him and entered the house. You dropped your backpack on the floor and went straight into your bedroom, completely ignoring him. Your heart was still heavy. A moment later, you heard the front door open. Why, listen to me. You didn't answer and laid down onto the bed. He walked into the bedroom and leaned against the door frame, sighing heavily. Hey, Ryan, why are you ignoring me? He asked softly. You stayed silent, turning your face away. Jungkook walked slowly to you. Ryan, talk to me. What is the matter? He poked your shoulder gently. You finally looked at him, your eyes were still glossy. Go and enjoy with your Seon. His eyes widened a little. Ah, so that's it. Yeah, just go to her, he chuckled. You know, she's just my friend since high school, just a friend. You turned your face to him. Oh, really? Then go to her. Your tone was stubborn and hard. He stared at you for 3 long seconds. Don't be ridiculous. I'm your husband, he whispered. His voice was low and slightly annoyed. You tried to wriggle away. Husband, oh really? You didn't even brought me ice cream, but Minjai did. He's a good boy. He said only to take him mad. Jungkook stiffened. He is what union? He asked with dangerous calmness. You smirked internally, seeing how he was getting jealous. He dressed me nicely. He's kind too. His jaw tightened. You smirk knowing his weak point. Why, he's really sweet, you know, and he said he looked cute when Ryan, he said in a warning tone. And he even said he wants to talk to me more in school tomorrow. June, Ryan. But you only smile playfully. Why are you jealous? He clenched his teeth. Obviously I am jealous. Oh really? But you were sitting with Sehun. He groaned. I was not sit. I wanted to sit with you. Well, Minjai was very kind. Stop praising him, he burst out. You giggled softly. Ah, look who is jealous. He stared at you. Only look at me, okay? You nodded. You are so bad. The next morning, the soft sunlight peeked through the curtains of your bedroom. You rubbed your eyes gently and sighed. feeling a little pain in your head, but you didn't care a lot and got ready for the college. After getting ready, you walked downstairs, but first, Jungkook was standing in the kitchen. His sleeves were rolled up and he was humming a random tune while flipping pancakes. He turned at the sound of your footsteps and grinned. Good morning. Your heart did a little somersault. He chuckled, looking at your shy face, and walked towards you, pulling a chair out like a gentleman. Sit here. He gently guided you down into the chair. You blushed more. He went to the kitchen and came back with food tray, ruffling your hair gently. He sat beside you and began feeding you with his own hands. Say ah, he ordered like a strict husband. You glared weakly. Jungkook, hmm? He replied, raising an eyebrow while still holding the food. What happened, princess? He asked, making another bite for you. Today, can you collect the English assignment? His hand froze mid-air. He turned his head slowly. And why? You lowered your eyes, making a pout. Because I didn't complete it. His eyes widened. What? Are you crazy, Ryan? Please, Jungkook, just this once, last time. I swear I won't do it again. You begged while hiding his arm dramatically. He glared and you pouted more, he said heavily, rubbing his temple as he couldn't resist your cuteness. Fine, but if teacher scolds me, you are making me ramen tonight. You nodded quickly. Deal! He fed you again, still grumbling under his breath. At school. You walked down the hallway holding your books, your cheeks were a little pink and you were feeling slightly hot. You paused for a second and then whispered, why do I feel so warm today? But you shook it off and kept walking until someone blocked your path. It was Seyun. She smiled while flipping her hair dramatically. Hey, Prat, stay away from Jungkook. You blinked blindly. And why exactly? You stared at her for a few 2 seconds and then scoffed. Wake up from your delusion, Wolvins. Her jaw dropped before she could speak. You walked past her without looking back, ignoring her glare burning into your back. In the school stadium. The stadium was loud, students were cheering and whistles were blowing. Everyone was gathered to watch the match. You were sitting in the row with Jungkook still feeling a little dizzy but forcing a smile. Your head was feeling heavy and your vision was wobbling a little, but you didn't tell Jungkook as you didn't want to worry him. Meanwhile, Sehun sat on seat away from Jungkook, pretending to shiver dramatically. Hey, Jungkook, it is so cold. Can I borrow your jacket? She whispered loud enough for others to hear. Jungkook hesitated and then looked at her, and then he looked at you with a sigh. He took off his jacket. Here, he said reluctantly and gave it to Sohyun. She smiled triumphantly and wrapped it around herself as if she won a trophy. You watched it quickly, and your chest tightened. Hey, why did you give it to her? Jungkook blinked. What? I said give it to me. He scoffed. Hey, princess, you stop overreacting. I know you are jealous, okay? You didn't respond and your vision blurred, and then without warning, your head slowly fell sideways on his shoulder. Jungkook froze. Hey, Ryan! You whispered. Shock was hitting him instantly. He touched your forehead. Oh my, you are burning up. Panic flashed in his eyes. He didn't waste a single second and stood up, carrying you, your eyes half closed, and you murmured weakly, Jungkook, it is cold. His jaw clenched with guilt. I know, I am taking you to the nurse. Hold on. He walked fast, almost running towards the school nursery. Your head was resting. He kicked the nursery room. Laying you on the bed, the nurse started examining you. Your breathing was slow and your cheeks were flushing with fever. Jungkook sat right beside you, holding your hand tightly, too tightly, like he was afraid you would disappear if he let go. Minjae and Sehun ran to the nursery room, but their jaw dropped when they saw Jungkook holding your hand. After a few minutes, you whispered weakly, Jungkook, don't look like that. Don't stress out. Your lips were pale and your voice was tiny. He leaned close. I am right here. I'm not going anywhere. You blinked at him and your lashes fluttered. Then suddenly your hand reached out and touched his cheek. Jungkook exhaled shakily. You sat Minjai and Sehun froze at the doorway. Sehun eyes widened and she dropped Jungkook's jacket she was holding. Jungkook tilted to look at both of them, his jaw tightened. Jungkook stroked your hair tenderly and said, She's my wife, my everything. You both stop bothering us. They both looked at each other shocked. Jungkook held your hand more tighter and forced a weak smile. In the evening, your fever finally broke. In the late evening, you were laying on the bed. Jungkook was staring at your face as if checking for any sign of discomfort. Every 2 minutes, he placed his palm on your forehead. You sighed loudly. Jungkook, stop it. You will get tired. I am fine now. His eyes softened and then grew wet. You blinked. Jungkook, why are you crying? He shook his head. I am such an idiot, Ryan. You were sick and I didn't even notice. Your heart squeezed painfully. I should have taken care of you. I am your husband. I am supposed to protect you. You smiled, held his hand, and caressed it with your thumb. Jungkook, you don't need to be sorry. You sat up and rested your forehead against his. I know you care about me. You always do. So don't blame yourself. He closed his eyes, breathing shakily. He whispered against your hair. Don't scare like that again. Please, I thought something would happen to you. I'm here with you and I will always be on your side. You smiled softly and whispered back, I like you more. He pulled you closer as if making sure you were okay now.